The action camera world is buzzing, while DJI has been making waves with its new Osmo 360 and the modular Osmo Nano. There's another player quietly preparing its next move. Insta360, known for clever form factors, the company has never been afraid to break the mold. But now, all eyes are shifting to the rumored Insta360 Go for dot. At first glance, it's clear something major is changing. Leaked images show a design shift that no one expected. Gone is the small, pill-shaped camera we've come to know from the Go series. Instead, the new device looks boxier, chunkier, and more square. One large lens takes up a big portion of the front. It's no longer centered like the Go 2 or Go 3. This alone signals a major change in strategy. And if the leaks are accurate, we might be saying goodbye to one of the Go series' most loved features, the Action Pod. The Pod gave the Go 3 and 3S a unique advantage. You could use the tiny core camera by itself for ultralight, ultra-discreet shooting. Then, when you needed more control, you simply snapped it into the Pod. That Pod gave you a flip-up screen, extended battery life, and better handling. Basically, it turned the Go into a mini GoPro. That versatility is what won over so many creators. But if this new design is truly moving away from modularity, that's a huge gamble. Let's break it down. From the leaks, the new camera looks like one sealed unit. No sign of connection points for a pod, no flip-up screen. Just a small, rounded square body and a big lens. That raises a huge question. How will you frame your shots? One possibility is that Insta360 is betting everything on smartphone connectivity. That means you'd use your phone screen to see what the camera sees. This isn't unheard of. It's how the Go worked for many people. But it's also not ideal. It adds steps. It slows you down. And for many, it takes away the spontaneous grab band Go experience that the Go series was so good at delivering. So, why would Insta360 remove the screen? It could be for size or to make it more durable. Or maybe to allow for proper waterproofing, something the Action Pod always struggled with. But whatever the reason, the lack of a screen is going to feel like a step backward for a lot of users. Still, the new design isn't without some promising signs. First, there's the dock. Multiple leaks show the camera resting on a sleek base. Labeled Go for S, that S might just refer to the dock itself. But what's exciting is what it suggests. Wireless charging. If true, this would be a huge win. Right now, charging a Go camera means fiddling with cables and special adapters. Imagine instead just dropping the camera onto a dock. Simple, fast, clean. This could really boost the ease of use, especially for users who record clips throughout the day and need to recharge often. There's also a new button, or maybe a touch surface on the front. This could be a new way to start recording. Maybe you double tap to record or swipe to change modes. If Insta360 nails the touch input, it could make using the camera even more intuitive. No physical buttons to wear out, no need to press hard. Just smooth, fast control. We also see a new audio grill on the front that might not sound like much, but it's actually big news. Audio is one of the weak points in tiny cameras. Because the cameras are so small, the mics usually aren't great. So if Insta360 is adding a better mic, maybe with wine filtering or directional pickup, it could be a serious upgrade for vloggers and creators who rely on ambient sound. There's also a small circle next to the lens. It could be an LED light or maybe a sensor, possibly for temperature or ambient light. Either way, it shows that Insta360 is adding more tech into this compact body. Now let's talk size. From the leaks, the Go 4 looks a little bigger than the Go 3 core camera. Not huge, it's still small enough to fit in your hand, but slightly chunkier. That could mean several things. Maybe there's a bigger battery. Or maybe it's just needed to make the camera fully waterproof without a case. If they pull that off, it would be a big step forward. Full waterproofing has always been a weak point for the Go series. The Go 2 had it, but only up to 4 meters. The Go 3 required the pod or a case. A sealed design that's waterproof out of the box would be a real advantage for action and outdoor users, but none of this means much if Insta360 doesn't learn from its recent mistakes. Let's rewind to April 2024. That's when the company dropped the Go 3S just 10 months after the Go 3. On paper, it seemed like a nice upgrade for 4K video to 0.7K at 60 frames per second. Slightly better performance, but many users were disappointed. Why? Because Insta360 made one very controversial change. They swapped the sensor. Older Go models used a 1-to-1 sensor, square-shaped, that gave creators a lot of flexibility. You could mount the camera in any direction, then reframe the video later. Horizontal, vertical, diagonal, it didn't matter. The square sensor gave you freedom. The Go 3S changed that. It used a 4-to-3 sensor, taller than it is wide. On paper, this seemed better for vertical video, but in reality, it made reframing much harder. If you shot horizontally and needed vertical content later, you lost a big chunk of your frame. The reverse was also true. The result, less flexibility. And Insta360's software didn't help. Their app still lacks proper keyframing tools. So even if you wanted to adjust the angle of your shot in editing, the tools just weren't there. Creators felt stuck. The very thing that made the Go special, its flexibility, was suddenly gone. That's not all. The Go 3S also removed the vibration sensor that was present in the Go 2. That sensor was useful for confirming when recording started, especially when the camera was mounted in hard-to-see places. Losing that made the camera less reliable for some users. And battery life? It actually got worse compared to the Go 3. So now, the Go 4, or whatever this new camera is called, faces serious pressure. Will it go back to the 1-to-1 sensor? Will it fix the app's editing tools? Will it improve battery life? If Insta360 doesn't address these core issues, even the best hardware won't save them. And here's the thing, we still don't know if this is even the real Go 4. Yes, the leaks look convincing. Yes, the accessories seem production ready, but Insta360 just released the 3S. Dropping a full successor just 2 or 3 months later would be a bold move. Some say reckless. Why? Because it risks alienating customers. People who just bought the Go 3S might feel burned. They spent good money on a product that's already outdated. That hurts trust, and trust is everything in a brand. So maybe this isn't the Go 4. Maybe it's a side model, a new branch of the Go family. Some are calling it the Go Lite or the Go Wear, a device made just for ultra-portable, wearable use. No pod, no modularity. Just tiny, simple, and always ready. That would make sense. It would let Insta360 keep both audiences happy. Creators who want modularity stick with the Go 3 or 3S. People who want simplicity go for this new model. Or maybe we're all wrong. Maybe the leaked photos just don't show the connection points. Maybe the camera does still support a pod. Or maybe Insta360 has a whole new accessory system up its sleeve. We'll likely know soon. Insta360 has a habit of releasing new products in the summer. The Go 3 came out in June 2023. The Go 3S followed in April 2024. If a new camera lands in July 2024, that would be right on trend, especially since DJI just launched its new models. Insta360 won't want to be left behind, but even if a new camera is coming, the big question remains. Is this the right time? Launching too soon risks customer frustration, but waiting too long risks losing ground to DJI. It's a delicate balance. What we do know is this: the Go series is at a turning point. A move toward a fully sealed design means gains in size, simplicity, and possibly waterproofing. But it also means losing the hybrid features that many users rely on. And whether this is a true Go 4 or a whole new product line, Insta360 is once again trying to shape the future of compact cameras. Will it succeed? Only time will tell. Stay tuned.